Okay, hey everybody, it's me, Bonkai922. It's Saturday. Kaiju number 8. This was a lesser episode. This really not a lot happened in this episode. All that we really got was the continuation and, well, I should say conclusion of the fight with Reno and Iharu against the Honjo that we were fighting, and basically we find out from the captain of I think it's Division 4 that Iharu's just like him. Basically, he can level up his fighting capacity, fighting level at like drop of a hat, but he's unstable because he can do it, but then it goes back to what it was before. So he helps Reno to kill the kaiju, and they take care of business. We get some flashbacks of the division captain during this episode. Let's see, remember his name. The hell's this guy's name? I don't know this guy's name. Ogata. So yeah, Ogata basically, yeah, I was right, 4th Division. He basically says that about how he's just similar like them. He gets a flashback of him and Kyokuri, Shinomiya's mother, like saying how he was going to say no to her about being the, the weapon series. So that was really it. There really wasn't a lot. Then we go back to Kafka. Now, Kafka kind of gets a kick in his ass from Shinomiya because he's worried about Reno. And he says, oh, don't underestimate us, blah, blah, blah. And then, he gets a visit from the vice captain from the 3rd squad, Yoshina. And he tries to kill him, but he doesn't. He's like, wrestling and stuff. And basically, he's stating the fact that, he shouldn't be fighting because of his situation. Basically, the situation is simple. Kafka, the more times he uses the transformation as Kaiju number 8, he won't be human anymore. He'll be a Kaiju. He'll be Kaiju number 8 for real. He won't be able to be turned back to human. So, he still wants to fight, though, and he still wants to push on forward. So, what Vice Captain of Squad 3 does, Yoshina, is he's going to train him. And basically just human on human combat skills. This should, I guess, get him to a level where he can use the transferring into Kaiju number 8, but it's not going to, kill him. Now, he fights him, and it's pretty one-sided, but Yoshina's noticing that he has gotten stronger, but not quite yet. So, but as they're leaving this, because they went to this shrine area that had a shrine back from the Edo period, and he explains how the people who fought the kaijus back then are enshrined here. And as they're leaving, he sees some kind of guy. Now, I think it's a kaiju, but I'm not really sure. And then he sees it and it just disappears and he goes on his way. So that was basically the episode. Nothing a lot happened. I mean, it was just a reconfirming what we already know with Reno, with Kafka, with the weapon series and Kafka's situation. So there's really not a lot really to say in this episode. But I'll give it the benefit of the doubt and give it an 8.5 out of 10. But not a lot happened. It was really just the conclusion of last week's episode and what really happened towards everything between. So yeah, there was really not a lot to go on with this episode. And I'm guessing I don't know how everyone else is viewing Kaiju number 8. For me, I like season 2, but I could see how some people might be complaining based on what they're doing and how long this is taking. Because season 2 really, we had a major cataclysmic death, but that's it. There wasn't really any major faults here. We had Kaiju number 9 show up. He did some shit. He killed someone. Blah, blah, blah. And now we're at this basically standstill with everyone basically getting ready. So my guess is next week and whatever's remaining here, because this was episode, let me see here. Surprise, surprise. This was episode 8. So we got what? Oh, man. We got 3 episodes left. So we're not going to get a lot. It's just going to be more training for everybody. That's what's going to be. More training and training and training. And we're not going to really see Kaiju number 9 again for a good while. But like I said, I like where it's going with this. I like the whole people are training. They're moving on. They're trying to get stronger. And with how the consequences of this is with Reno, with Kafka, and everything between. But that's all I really got for you guys. Not really much to say, like I said, in this episode, like I was saying before. But still good episode. And we'll see what happens next week. This is Bonkai 22. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.